What's going on, guys? So we are here today with week 2 of our Pokemon D&D Dunsparces and Dragon Knights League. I am facing against Topsprice, aka D&D Topsprice, Dungeons & Dragons, that's why he's on there. Looking at his team preview, right now we are looking at the Aerodactyl, the Ferrothorn, the Sylveon, the Malamar, the Tentacruel, and the Sceptile. So it looks like I knew he was going to bring the Ferrothorn and the Sylveon. I expected the Zygarde, but he didn't bring the Zygarde. He did bring the Sceptile, which was a little bit interesting. I was pretty sure the Malamar was going to come. The Tentacruel, I'm not surprised to see. Same with the Aerodactyl. I was expecting those. I don't believe... I'm going to double check, but I don't believe anything on his team gets Inner Focus, because that would be very, very bad. Looking at it right now, I think... Let me see. I think he's expecting me to go for that. I'm gonna go ahead and just lead with Flash. I'm going to lead with Flash just to scout what he uses, because Flash can put in some work against just about anything. Worst case scenario, I go ahead and I just switch Flash out. So we'll see here. We'll see what we can end up going with. We're going to get started in a minute. We are waiting for the other people in our league. Occasionally they'll watch matches if they're able to, so that's why we're just waiting. Let me take a look here. So it looks like Muck right now puts in a little bit of work. Kingdra does not, like I said, Kingdra does not put in as much work as I thought it would. But again, I was bringing it as a test this week. This is a fun league. It is meant for fun. So that's why we're rocking with the Kingdra. I was really expecting that Zygarde to be here. It doesn't hurt that the Zygarde's not here, because that means that there's not a single thing on his team that has paralysis immunity. Thank you, Tropius. So I'm rocking with a pretty powerful team right now, a pretty good team. I'm pretty happy with it. With all being said, I'm just gonna let him know that I'm ready. I'm ready whenever he is. So the Malamar is a little bit. See, I always screw up Malamar's typing. I always used to think that Malamar was either Dark Water or Psychic Water, and it's Dark Psychic. So, okay. So we do get that. That is actually not a good lead for us. So I think at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to switch out into Thundurus. We'll get going with that. I apologize if you can hear my phone going off. People have been texting me all day. Yeah, people have been texting me all day. Thank you guys. Thank you for the good lucks. We will see how this match goes. I really think right now, though, my best chance is to just do a hard switch out into Thundurus. From there, Thundurus can actually put in a little bit of work with... if I could get the Nasty Plot Thundurus up now, that would be just broken. But we'll see what we can do. We will certainly see what we can do here. I am going to pull up... Okay, so he's going to stay in and he's going to go for the Scald, but he doesn't get the burn. It's outstanding. I'm going to go for the Nasty Plot. I don't know if he'll stay in. If he doesn't stay in, then I did a really, really good play here. I will say one thing I do remember watching from his previous week's match, because I did watch that match live, is that Topsprice does two things really, really well. One, he does not play the way you think he would play. He likes to vary stuff up. He likes to mix things. And he likes to personally prepare for each opponent instead of just going, oh, well, this is what I should bring. He goes, this is what puts in work specifically here. And he takes a lot of time picking out his moves, because he wants to make sure that he's not making a mistake. He wants to make sure it's the right play. That's the reason why we're not doing the timer in this league. I'm a very quick battler because I go with my gut. We saw how well that worked for me last week. But I go with my gut. But he actually takes a lot of time to plan things out, to see how each play is going to go and to see what the best play to make is. So, we're going to see what he ends up going for. I am going to... I'm going to pull up Smalgon just to pull up his list. So he does switch out. Oh, wow. That was the best possible thing that could have happened. Now, I'm outspeeding this Sylveon regardless. So he is going to take a +2 Sludge Wave that I'm fairly certain that's going to KO. I'm just going to pull up each of these. We're going to go Tentacruel, Pharaoh. Now, if he switches out here into the Ferrothorn, then yes, he pro-played me. But the fact that he saw me go for the Nasty Plot, I think is really, really telling what he's going to end up going for. Sceptile. We got regular Sceptile, not Mega Sceptile. Let's see, we had the Aerodactyl. And finally, the Malamar. So, yeah, we are going to see here. Thankfully, he does not have anything that is immune to flinching. Oh, just felt like I was going to cease there for a second. So we haven't seen anything that could potentially be a flinch. Or flinch resistant, flinch proof. Wow, he survived. Okay. I should have gone for another Nasty Plot. What's the likelihood that he's going to stay in here? I actually need to run damage calcs at this point. So, assuming that this Sylveon is... Thunderous T, yeah, that's what I need. But they are at level 100. I'm +2 special attack. Okay, so I got, it looks like the max roll off of that Sludge Wave. I'm just going to go for the Volt Switch, which was the right move to make. Okay. So, that is what we're going to go with here. I'm going to go for the Willow just because nothing on his team wants to take a Will-O-Wisp. So we will get the Willow on the Tentacruel. Let's see what I want to go with here. I'm at a... he's gonna Scald. He's gonna Scald, that's what he's gonna go with. So I think I go out into Alakazam here. Yeah, he goes for the Scald. He's Black Sludge, so we've seen Black Sludge. I think he's gonna switch. I think he's gonna switch out to the Malamar expecting a Psyshock. So I go for Dazzling Gleam. One of two things happens. Either he stays in with the Scald, at which point I've misplayed, but I may not have fully misplayed. I Let's see here what I'm going for. So this has actually been a really interesting match so far. He does super effective. That's what I needed right there. I'm gonna go for the protect just to scout what he's going for. So he goes for the knockoff. So I know what he's going for here. I cannot risk losing that. I can't risk losing that assault vest. I think I go out in a Megalopony here. Fake out. I almost clicked something that wasn't fake out, and then I remembered when in doubt, fake out. So I'm playing a lot better than I was last week. I'm not saying I'm going to win this match. I'm not saying that he's going to lose. I'm not saying I know I did a bunch of trash talk in my pregame video. It's all in kind-hearted fun. I even told him about it in our chat server. Iron barbs. Rocky helmet. So I still outspeed. A drain punch will do a lot. I think I'm just going to go for the drain punch. I'm not sure if the drain punch KOs. It definitely hurts. It hurts a lot. The fact that he did not bring out the Aerodactyl makes me think that the Aerodactyl is speed invested, but not choiced. Because if it was choiced, he would know right off the bat that he outspeeds me. Because I can't throw a choice scarf on Megalopony. So we will see here. And I am going to open up a Google Notepad. Or a Google Docs, rather. I should probably just do Google Docs just so that I can keep track of kills and what have you. So I was honestly expecting him to stay in with the Malamar. That's why I went for the fake out, because I figured he was going to go for something like a Psycho Cut, and Drain Punch is neutral on Malamar. So I figured that it was a case of he'll go for a Psycho Cut and just get the KO on me. Get all these stupid notifications off of my phone. Let's see what he ends up going for here. This is going to be interesting. The Malamar. Is he going? He might be going Rest Talk Malamar, which does not run a psychic move. I Rest, but I think Rest is actually technically classified as normal. I think it's Recover. Yeah, it's entirely possible. I'm just stupid. It is a psychic move. Okay. But him staying out with the Ferrothorn. I don't know if he's going to try to go for hazards right now. I also don't know. Let's damage calc this really quick. And then he goes for the Gyro Ball. So he did take me out. That's okay. Let me just write this down really quick. Turn 11. Ferrothorn takes out Megalopony. So, what's the Tentacruel at? It's 82%, but with a burn. I think I go for I think at this point he lets it go down. So it looks like running the damage calcs, Drain Punch had just about a minimum roll. So I do take Iron Barbs, Rocky Helmet, and the recoil. Okay, that hurt. That hurt a lot more than I thought he would. Turn 12. Arcanine takes out Ferrothorn. I'm expecting the Tentacruel to come back out here. It's either going to be the Tentacruel or it's going to be the Aerodactyl. It's going to be the Aerodactyl. So... does Aerodactyl get EQ? It does. He also gets Stone Edge. The question is, what is he going to end up going for? EQ or Stone Edge? Goes for the Stone Edge. Okay, so that was definitely a misplay on my part because he's definitely outspeeding, and I have to save this thing. Okay. I think I have to do a double switch out into Queendra. Wow, and he gets the crit. That crit mattered. I'm just throwing that out there. That was turn 14. Turn 14, Aerodactyl takes out Kingdra. At this point, I just go for a recover. Yeah, he's gonna sweep me now just because of that. So turn 15. Takes out, who did he take out? He took out Alakazam. I Volt, yep, that's a kill. Turn 16. Takes out Thundurus. T. There's legit nothing I can do at this point, because... yeah, I mean, I can... Willow, he's gonna outspeed me regardless. So, yeah. So, yeah, there goes that. Extreme Speed's about all I can do. He's going to go for a Scald. Scald's going to take out Arcanine. So, turn 18. And all I have left is Slurp, and I mean, I can go for a Shadow Sneak, but Slurp lives. The burn. So Slurp will take out the... unless he goes to switch. Who would he even switch into? He's gonna switch because he wants to preserve it. So Tentacruel took out the Tentacruel took out turn 20. So we've got all that document saved up. good game, Tops. I played a little better than I did last week. Just that crit. I feel like, well, obviously we have guys showing us the calcs in the chat that that crit definitely mattered. It's a little disappointing, but crits are how the game is played. I'm not salty. I'm not upset. This is a learning experience. Next week we have a new opponent, somebody new to prepare for. I'll also have 2 weeks under my belt. 2 weeks of being able to watch this guy and how he plays. And the team that he brings in, I've also gotten a little bit more familiarity with my team. So we're going to see how next week goes. But once again, good game, man. You definitely earned that win. You mostly earned that win. Anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by. This was our week 2 match of our D&D games. I am the coach of your Kansas City Cyndaquils, and we will catch you guys next week with a pregame and then with a match, I believe. Let me see who I face next week. Next week, I think I face Dylan. Let me double check the matches sheet. No, next week I face J-Mac, who coaches the Toronto Raptors, who actually, looking at his team just from a glance, it looks like I have a little bit better matchup even than I do now. But with that being said, thanks for stopping by, guys. Thanks. Yes, we are 0-2, but that's perfectly fine. I have seen plenty of coaches start out a season 0-2 and bring it back around. That's why I named myself after the Kansas City Chiefs, because a lot of times they are the underdogs that end up coming back and doing pretty well. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, guys. I will see you guys next time. Peace out.